The video that you're about to see is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is alleged. Hey everybody, how's it going today? I hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, or good evening. We're going to talk about a lot of things, okay? So we're going to get all caught up. I know it's been a while since I've been gone. Those of you who are watching me, welcome to Divinity Beyond Divine. We're here with another episode, and welcome to The Gossip. It's a place where we talk about things of the world, the celebrities of the world, and then we go in and then we talk about the metaphysical world. And depending on what reading we're going to do today, which the reading we're going to do today is on the solar eclipse. So those of you who don't know, we are definitely in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde started April the 2nd, and it will end April the 25th. So just in case you guys don't know, before I get ahead of myself, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so you can get all my latest videos, all my notifications. Also, if you want to email me for a reading, go to dion22ism@gmail.com, and I'll gladly give you a reading. So, guys, we're in for a treat today. We got a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Beyonce Carter, Cowboy Carter. We're going to talk about that. We're definitely going to talk about the eclipse. That's going to be the reading for today, because a lot of you guys are scared and y'all are talking about gloom and doom and saying, is the world coming to an end? We're going to do a reading on that because, I kind of got my feelings for that too. We're going to talk about the whole bridge collapse. We're going to talk about the celebrities, the Diddy's of the world and things like that. So y'all get ready for it. So anyways, going back to what I was saying, guys, let's talk about this whole Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde, guys, what I want you guys to know is during Mercury retrograde, I'm going to need you guys to invest in some hematite. Now, I know a lot of you don't know what hematite is. Hematite is the stone that gives you protection. So what this stone does, it will kind of deflect Mercury retrograde when it tries to come towards you. Now, when you're driving out there in the road, you're going to start seeing a lot of people get into these accidents and wrecks. Slow down. Because what Mercury retrograde does is it moves in reverse. Right? So I'm going to need you guys to slow down on the road. I need you guys to pay attention. Don't rush. Be patient. If you're going to apply for a job or if you're going to sign a new contract, I need you to read the fine print. Not just read it, I need you to go back and reread it all over again. I need you to not argue at your job, because I promise you during Mercury retrograde, and we're in Aries. Aries is the sign of war and chaos, is the planet Mars. So I need you guys to be careful, because this month, there's going to be a lot of shit go down. You're going to start seeing a lot of these celebrities get exposed who you never thought. There's going to be a lot of changes in the world. There's going to be storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, you name it. It's all going to happen this month. I also want to tell you, have good communication skills, because during Mercury retrograde in the solar eclipse, there's going to be some breakups. This is going to be the time where during April 8th, a lot of people are going to be breaking up with each other, because you're not having good communication skills. A lot of this stuff is going down, people. So I really, really need you guys to take heed in what I'm saying. Do you hear me? You know I tell no tales. So anyways, that all to say, let's get into the topics today, guys, because we got a lot to cover. So first of all, howdy guys and gals. We are here to talk about Miss Cowboy Carter. Yeehaw, riding on the cowboy. All right, so we gonna talk about Mama's Cowboy Carter, because I honestly reckon this is a good album. All right, so let's talk about it, because this is something that I wanted to talk about, but we couldn't really get into it. But now we're gonna get into Miss Beyonce, and we're gonna see, going down the list, what's our favorite songs. Now, if I had to reckon, y'all, if I had to have a favorite album from 1 to 5, I'm going to say 1, Beyonce's Renaissance. I believe that, to be honest with y'all, I believe Beyonce Renaissance is actually part 1. And Cowboy Carter is part 2. And the reason why I say that is because if you listen to the end of the song, I'm talking about Cowboy Carter. If you listen to the very last song, you can tell it merges into Act 1. So I feel like Beyonce recorded Cowboy Carter before she recorded Act 1. You can tell. You can tell. So, yeah, just think about it. Now, my favorite album, like I said, from 1 to 5, I'm going to say Beyonce's Renaissance. Beyonce's self-titled album, Beyonce. I believe that's my second one. My third one is Cowboy Carter. I'm not gonna lie. When I first listened to this album, I was like, okay, because your mama started singing. I was like, we getting vocals on this album. So I loved it. I enjoyed the album. It's a masterpiece. I cannot wait for the visuals, Beyonce. I hope you put the visuals out because I cannot wait for that. I will be doing a hold down, so I can't wait to go to the country clubs and we all get down. You know, we all start yeehawing. My fourth favorite is 4, obviously. Mama was singing her ass off in that. We like to party. Hey, hey. That was a jam. And my fifth one this was a tough one, guys, because I was trying to get B-Day and Dangerously in Love. And I'm going by production. B-Day was a good album. I'm not going to lie. She put all the visuals down. It was. I loved it. But I'm going to have to say I love Dangerously in Love. And the reason why I'm going to say Dangerously in Love, because Mama has this song called Speechless. You got me speechless. She killed that, y'all. Y'all cannot say Mama killed that song. And then she put what was the other song she had? Boy, I'd rather be with you. I love that. Be With You. Be With You was the song. Mama had some songs. She talked about horoscopes. See, Beyonce was already doing it. I already knew Beyonce was metaphysical. She was already talking about the signs. I was in love with the Sagittarius. The motions he put me through from Capricorn to Aquarius. Remember that song? I was in love with the Sagittarius. He blew my mind. He also had a flip side, too much like a Gemini. That was a jam. That was a jam. I'm sorry, the tea is so good that I gotta keep sipping. So, anyways, guys, enough with the country talk. Y'all, I can't help it. Yeah, I liked this album. Now, you could tell Beyonce took her time with this album. I mean, from Act 1, it was all about your transitions. You can tell with they took their time with the transitions. And remember, Dream was the one who did the first album. This second album, I forgot who produced this album, but you can listen to this album out of order, and each song is a hit. I'm being honest. You can listen to each track, and it's a hit. Now let's start with 1. American Wreckham. American Wreckham, y'all. I love that track. When she first started off with the vocals, it was everything. It gave me atmosphere. I love music that can change the whole atmosphere in the room. That's how I knew this was going to be a good album. And what it was giving me Bohemian Rhapsody. That's what it was giving me. You know, Queen, the movie Queen, when you listen to that track 1, it was giving me Queen. I was like, is we going rock? But, you know, this is a country album, so I kind of knew where she was going with this. But I got goosebumps when I first heard the track. So that's my favorite on the album. I'll put a star on that one because that's my jam right there. American Raheem. That's my favorite one. 2, Blackbird. Now, Blackbird, I love Blackbird, but I already knew Blackbird was a remake because it's from the Beatles. You know, Don Lemon did, what's his name? Don Lemon, John, whatever. Anyways, the Beatles, it's a remake from the Beatles. And she has some country girls on the song too, so, you know, give them their credit. They didn't really sing much on the song, so I kind of was like, they only sung like a couple of lines, so why everybody hyping it up? But I like the message because a lot of y'all don't know, but Blackbird was basically based on these black girls who got killed, and the Beatles made a song about them saying, you know, fly away, black girl, you know, you're free, go to heaven. It's one of those emotional songs. But it was okay. I just didn't like feeling sad at the moment, but it was okay. Good choice of a song, Beyonce. 16 carriages on my way. I love 16 carriages. Y'all, I don't know what it is about 16 carriages, but I get emotional every time I hear that song. 16 carriages do something to my spirit. I don't know what it is, but I get emotional. I get emotional. I don't know. It's something about 16 carriages. I don't know what it is. But she be getting me. Beyonce, there's a couple of singers who can make me cry. And it's Beyonce, Keisha Cole, Fantasia, Haley. She's another one. I want to put Brandy in there, but no. Yeah, I'm gonna put Brandy in there. Those 5 girls, they hit the soul. They hit the soul. If am I missing somebody? Please let me know. If I'm missing somebody in the comments, let me know. But yeah, those my 5 girls that, and they be singing, they get, you feel it. You feel it. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I don't know who I feel like I'm missing somebody. Let me think. Yeah, just those are the only ones I could think of from the dome. Yeah. Anyways, number 4, Protector with Rummy. Now that's a big fan favorite. A lot of people like Protector. I didn't really care too much for it. I don't know why. I just, you know, I understand she's trying to give Rummy a Grammy. It's a good song. She kept saying projector, and I kept throwing me off because she said she want to be the projector, and I'm like, you want to be a movie? What Beyonce? What you trying to say? I don't know. I didn't get the hype. The song didn't hit me like 16 carriages. It just didn't hit me. Anyways, moving on from that. My Rose. The song was too short. It was okay. It didn't get me. I didn't get the hype of Rose, but it was good. Good song. I like the melodies and stuff like that, but I didn't really get into it. Then she had Willie Nelson sample on it. I love the little radio station changing. I loved all of that. That was cool. That was really, really cool because it gave you a country feel. So I love that. Texas Hold'em. Ain't no what she goes? Texas Hold'em. This ain't Texas. Woo! So lay your cars down, 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 down. So pop your Lexus. Woo! Throw your keys up. Hey, spin her around, round, 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 round. Boogie, on, take it to the floor now. Woo! I like that. Yeah, that's the jam. Texas Hold'em was that girl. I like that. Bodyguard. Now, when I heard Bodyguard, that was an instant hit, y'all. I love Bodyguard. Bodyguard was good. Now, I got an issue with Beyonce in this song because I was thinking, there's a line where she goes, what did she say? There was a line that she said that really struck a chord in me. And she goes, I protect you from the gossip. You know how people like to pop shit. They pop shit. Just saying. She said, they like to pop shit and start shit. I ain't started nothing. I listen to what Spirit say. Anyways, moving on from that. But anyways, Bodyguard, I heard that the song was really about Julius, her bodyguard. That's what I'm hearing around the street. That's what they saying. Just saying. Anyway, moving on to Dolly Parton. I like Dolly Parton, but a lot of people think this was the remake to Dolly Parton. This is not the remake. This is Beyonce's version of Jolene. And I'm hearing that people are saying, because one of my friend girls is like, girl, she ain't talking about her. She talking about her mom. I said, what? She's like, yeah, she's talking about her mama. So basically, Jolene is Miss Tina. Because you know how she said, I'm that Creole bitch. That Creole bangy bitch. She's talking about Miss Tina. So I guess she's using herself to talk about her mama in the song. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Anyways, 11, Daughters. I like the Daughters because she gave me that opera Italian type feel. So I thought that was really, really cool what she did. So she didn't just give us a country album. She kind of gave us a combination of all kinds of types of stuff. It kind of gave me what Renaissance was giving, because it wasn't just house music. It had a little bit of like 90s swing. It also had it had some house, what do you call it? Quiet Storm music. What's that song? Plastic on the Sofa. So it had a combinations. Anyways, I'm going to have to wrap this up, guys. Now, the song that everybody likes, and I like it too, but I'm pissed off about you, Beyonce, because I'm tired of you doing this shit to us. Spaghetti. Now, Spaghetti was good. I ain't in no game, but I came with my game. I like that song. But the thing is, Beyonce, why that song is so short? And she said, I pass it on to Hova. You know what I think, y'all? This is what I think. I believe Jay-Z was supposed to be on that track. I think everything that's been going on with Jay-Z, she took him out. And I understand why she took him out. But I believe that there's going to be a deluxe 2. And I believe she's going to make that track even longer. Because she just kind of wanted to see what the fans was going to say. See if y'all go like this. And now the fans like it. She's going to put Jay-Z. I bet money on it, y'all. I bet money on it. Jay-Z might be on that track. I'm just saying, he gonna be on the remix. Spaghetti. You remember I said that. And she go tell him do 16 bars, and he go do 16 bars on that track. I promise you. But I like Spaghetti. Alligator Tears. I don't know why, y'all, but I like Alligator Tears. A lot of people didn't like that, but I like Alligator Tears. There's something about that, that. I can see her riding on a horse, I don't know. I just feel it. I feel it. But yeah, I put a star on there. So I like Bodyguard, Spaghetti, Alligator Tears, America Raheem. Those are my 5 right so far, or 4. Just for fun, I still need to grow on that. I still need to give that some more listenings. Most Wanted with Miley Cyrus, that hit me hard. When I listened to the Miley track, when Miley voice first came on there, ooh, I don't know what it was about Miley, but she did something to my spirit. Hearing, because she already country as it is. Her and Beyonce, perfect combination. It's kind of like it was meant to be. Now, y'all know I did a reading on Act 2. And I think it was in one of my readings. I'll tell you it was this one. But I remember I was saying there was a fire sign girl that was going to be there. And I said it was Taylor Swift, right? Come to find out it's Miley. Because Miley's a fire sign too. She's an Aries. But I'm not going to exempt that. Because I do believe whatever's going to happen on this deluxe album, or it could be on Taylor Swift's album, Beyonce is going to be on that. Mark my words. Anyways, moving on from that, yeah, the Miley Cyrus was, I guess, is the #1 album because everybody loved Miley Cyrus. Everybody loved this track. Most Wanted is that's gonna take her. That might give her album of the year. That might give her an album of the year. And by the way, Mama went #1 anyway. So what the hell? Levi's Jeans, Post Malone. Okay, this everybody hyped about this track. I don't know. I'm not hyped about it. I'm not a huge Post Malone fan. Y'all don't come for me. I'm just not. I'm not the type of person that follow what everybody do. I got my own opinion. So that's my opinion. I just didn't care for it. I didn't care for Levi's Jeans. Anyways, moving on. Flamenco. Flamenco, it was different. I did like it. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah. Y'all. Now, I love yeah. It's something about that, you know, I don't know what it is, but it was giving me Tina Turner. It was giving me move right out of my life. Moving out of my life. It was giving me that. It was giving, you know, she was all like, you know, shake it, do the swim, do the, you know, twerk it. It was good. It was everything. I liked it. Yaya is that girl. I put a star on there. I love Yaya. Desert Eagle. I don't know what it is about Desert Eagle, but that I love that song. I just wish Beyonce made it longer. It gives me Shaka Khan, you know. Tell me something good. Tell me that you like me, yeah. You can tell that was a Shaka Khan. That was a Shaka Khan sample. Desert Eagle is that song, is that track. But I wish she would have made it longer, Beyonce. Please make it longer, okay? Remix. Bring Shaka Khan on. Anyways, moving on from that. Riverdance. Riverdance took a while for me to like. When I first gave it a listen, I kind of like, what the hell is this? Bounce on the shit, bounce. Bounce on the shit, bounce. Bounce on the shit, bounce. I was like, what is this? No hands. Bounce on the shit, bounce. Bounce on. I was like, oh, okay. I like this. I can work with this. You know, I was like, Beyonce, you nasty. You is nasty, Beyonce. What you and Jay-Z be doing? You is something, Beyonce. You know what? Beyonce always got to have a sex song on there. She always got to have a sex song on one of her albums. Think about it. But I liked it. I love Riverdance. Riverdance was that. So I put a star on there. I love Riverdance. That's another one. Hard to Heaven. Hard to Heaven is basically a transition to Riverdance. I still need a little bit more time with it because I keep rewinding it. I keep rewinding Riverdance. I like Riverdance so much that it kind of slows down and she does more singing and more harmonizing, which I love. I love when Beyonce does that. So when she keeps stacking the vocals, but I need more time with Hands to Heaven. It's too much to digest in that song. It's a long freaking track, so I need more time. Now, the song that I like, y'all, now this is one of the ones that as soon as I heard it, I already gravitated to it. The Tyrant. When she put Dolly Parton on that song, she made Dolly Parton talk shit on that freaking track. And she goes, she's a tyrant. Like, I don't know the words, y'all, so bear with me. I'm just now listening to the song. And so I like Tyrant. Tyrant is that song. I could just see a video to it. I could just see Tyrant. I just feel it. So I put a star on that. I love Tyrant. Sweet Honey Buckin'. Sweet Honey Buckin' is kind of like Renaissance. What's that song, Honey? That she got? It gives me that, but it's like the country one. You know, so I don't know. I like that too. And then we got Amen. And then when you hear the end of Amen, you could tell it merges into Act 1. That's what I believe. I don't know. It's the whole song. So I'm gonna give this. If I have to give this a score, I'm going to honestly give it a 9.5. I'll give it 9.5. because each track you listen to, like, it's like, even though you skip a track, because it's crazy how she set it up. She set it up from country music. Like, half of the album is country music, and the other half of the album is like Beyonce. Like, she like, I know y'all getting bored with this shit. This is for my country fans, and this is for my R&B fans. Like, she kind of like, she mixed it up. I love it. I love how she did it. So it is a Beyonce album. She said it's not a country album. She said it. She said it's a Beyonce album. So yeah, I dig that. I dig that. But yeah, it's a good album. Y'all go check it out. Have fun with it. I do believe she's gonna have more features. So y'all check it out. But anyways, that's the end of my commentary. Y'all tell me how y'all think. You reckon? Yeah, to be honest with y'all, I didn't think I was gonna like this album. I did not think I was gonna like this album. I was like, oh hell, but I ended up liking it. I ended up liking this album a lot. I'm basically gonna give this album like a 9.5, to be honest with you. I feel like I gave Renaissance a 10. Now, some of y'all black folks, and that's the thing about black people, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. We do not support each other. We do not freaking support each other by anything. At first, y'all was talking about her hair. Now, I promise you, everybody gonna start getting white hair now. I promise you, everybody rocking that hairstyle. Black people, we gotta stop being negative. Okay? Y'all gotta act like she ain't did nothing for us. Beyonce showed us who our spirit guides was in Black is King. A lot of y'all didn't know who y'all spirit guides was. In Lemonade, she talked about black women. She put y'all up front. She told y'all how to be independent women, single ladies. I don't know what y'all have this beef about Beyonce for. And you know what? That's why I don't really go hard on Mama. Because Mama be paying homage. She do. Now, how many of y'all saw the Tyler album? How did y'all think about that? The new Tyler. Be honest with you, that bass line was on every fucking track on that album. I like Tyler. I did a reading on her. Much respect to her. But I can't deal with that bass line. I'm sorry. It's the same thing over and over and over. She sounded the same. I think she had Becky G on one of the tracks. And I couldn't tell who Becky G was. I was like, who's that? They was like, that's Becky G. I was like, she sounds just like Tyler. I mean, don't come for me, people. I'm just saying, like, listening to the track, not knowing who was on the track, you couldn't tell. Anyways, going back to Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, K. Michelle got a letter and flowers saying that, girl, I'm looking forward to meeting up with you. So, K. Michelle, y'all gonna be working together pretty soon. So that's a good thing. She ain't forgot. Mama done paid homage to a lot of these country singers, and now they Spotify is going up, y'all. It is blowing up. So thank you, Beyonce, for doing that. Thank you for tuning in to part 1 of the gossip. To continue part 2 of the gossip, click on part 2 to see the continuation of the eclipse. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.